Like that, we're set. Big stage time, top 16 at the first premier tournament, Combo Breaker 2017 of the Injustice Pro Series. I am Katana Prime.
And I'm Darth Arma. Thank you so much for joining us today. We have so many hype matches lined up for you. And I feel like this is going to be the hypest match in top 16. I feel like it's safe to say that the hypest match in top 16 is going to be SonicFox versus Forever King. And that's the first one we're getting today.
Definitely a contender. No questions there. My guy, let's look forward to the bracket. We have Tekken Master and Noobe, Atrocitus versus Cheetah. All right?
Okay.
We have Compbros, hailing from the Midwest, coming down from Detroit, making top 16 winners with Black Canary and a touch of Superman.
A touch.
All right?
A touch.
So let's not jump the gun too early, but I'm pretty sure these two guys are ready to put us in for a treat. No questions asked.
A touch of Superman, the reverse 3-0 against White Boy. Is
yes.
that touch of Superman? That was a lot of Superman and a lot of great Superman play.
It was a lot of Superman, but that's okay because variety is what we expect. Everyone was ready to sound the alarms, crying about Deadshot, and only one remains in the top 16. That is the young man in the blue furry hat, Mr. SonicFox.
That's right. I mean, SonicFox, with any character in his hands, I feel like he's just deadly no matter what. He's going to find what's cheap, find what's easy, and exploit it.
Yeah. Jumped the gun a little too early. You know, people wanted to sound the horn and nerf Deadshot, ban him, talk this nonsense. This character's fun. It takes time. You can't break the entire game down in 10 days. But so far, these are the 16 players who have made the most of their time with the game and adapting to the characters, and that is some sick gear, my guy. Ooh! Let's just get this out of the way right now. Shouts to NetherRealm once again for the randomized gear option in tournament mode. I am going to go home and play Deadshot after this and probably try to unlock that helmet. That is ridiculous.
You're gonna have a lot of fun doing that. Just shooting away, full screen, the lame stuff.
That's okay. I'll join someone's guild and try to, you know, reap the benefits. Get those mother boxes, you know, have 300 of them when I land back home in West Palm. But
no, absolutely. The randomized gear is a beautiful touch to the tournament scene, and I feel like the guys at NetherRealm Studios are really paying attention and really thinking about, you know, what's going to make everything better, not only for the at-home console gamer, but, you know, for everyone in this scene. And huge shout-outs to NetherRealms and huge shout-outs to Warner Brothers for just putting on this series.
All right, so we head to the Fortress of Solitude. Quick button check from the guys, Forever King, and that slick off-white Batman. Just so clean.
Can we talk about how it's blending in with the background almost? Is this going to be a nice advantage for Forever King? That he randomly got this gear.
You have to use everything you have at your disposal. Here we go. Game 1 of the top 16. Who will be the first to enter finals? SonicFox strikes first, bullets everywhere, trying to keep Batman at bay and not allow King to come in with those mechanical backs, helping Batman extend his pressure at every turn.
Oh yeah, and the very interesting thing about mechanical bats is that you can start your offense without putting yourself in any real danger.
And just like that, King letting the bats fly in order to make way towards Sonic, has his back to the corner, and nice bait, the double jump over the EX slow rifle, but drops the combo after the successful dodge game.
All right, SonicFox gets the throw. You best believe he's gonna throw him in the corner. Jumps in, and Forever King was ready with the jump in one.
All right, Mita burns the up grapple to extend the damage. Sonic baits the wake up, and very little block stun on those mechanical backs. SonicFox able to get that anti-air button out right in time and not allow King to surprise and oppress him with Batman's ridiculously powerful jump 2.
That's absolutely true about his jump 2. So good. I feel like it's just one of those all-around great jump 2s, great hitbox, nice trickiness to a cross-up ability.
And Deadshot doing what he does best, bullets and spacing. SonicFox switching the guns, tries to get a little greedy with the dash, and Forever King checking him, punishes the wake up with the cape parry. And although it's around the same in terms of life, and his back is to the wall, King has actually been in control of this match.
He's definitely in control of this match. He has the same amount of meter. And SonicFox just goes in with the throw. Yeah. Just catching King like a deer in headlights. Too scared to do anything. Too scared to press buttons. Too scared to jump.
And after getting caught by that low gunshot to the thighs, King is forced to use his clash early. Questionable decision?
I don't think so. I think that was all right. He wanted to get some breathing room.
Yeah, for all the zoning and space control that Deadshot has, he actually has very decent damage in the corner off of those combos. And here we go, Sonic walking Forever King down slowly but surely, fighting back, a little delay, looking for the throw tech.
I'm actually surprised SonicFox let him dash forward on him without checking him.
Oh, he didn't let the double jump fly for free this time. That air-to-air jump one, SonicFox right on top of it. Great reactions.
And a great flip out by King, using 2 bars to get out of that combo since he has no more clash left.
And look at the patience from these men. Great blocks, lets the bat fly. SonicFox going for the throw, getting the damage slowly but surely as Batman's health is waning. Incendiary rounds now, that extra heat.
Forever King forced to use that meter burn dash and roll just to get something going, but SonicFox all over it, taking the first match, going up 1-0.
And we saw great conditioning from Sonic there. A bunch of low shots, just a tap Forever King. Dead shots down one is a low, so you had to block it. And while he was expecting the overhead, SonicFox saved it until the last mix-up to get that starter into the gunshot conversion and secure game 1.
Slide out the gate. Forever King with another insane slide. What is he doing? He's keeping SonicFox on his toes. And he's not shook by that first match loss.
Yeah, taking the big risks early is Forever King. Trying to keep Sonic off his toes, but instead he's going to end up in the corner. Wow, spins the meter. 360 damage.
All right, are we going to get a standing reset? No, we're going into a full combo with the knees. Forever King trying to use those mechanical bats, but SonicFox is ready with checking them with down ones. Down ones, down ones, down ones everywhere.
But a shot to the face, a quick and very swift stop. 2 Kings advancing offense, trying to dash in. Going to lead a little bit more patience. Staggers, gets the crossover jump, defense on point.
Oh, great whiff punish by SonicFox after that back dash. Forever King with a slide again, and a slide again!
And the meter burn 4-3 overhead. Forever King special. Great series of mix-ups there. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And the risky slide paying off huge dividends as King ties the game up, or excuse me, ties the round up.
Forever King starting his offense, and SonicFox gets out of the corner. He's got all that real estate. King switches back towards the corner. These guys are going everywhere.
I feel like SonicFox is going to block the one slide that's going to spell death for King.
It could. One block slide could mean a full combo.
But until that time, King is still going to do what he does, try to enforce his will, and not let Sonic feel in control from every portion on the screen.
SonicFox trick-shotting him, trying to keep him at bay. King following that mechanical bat with the meter burn roll. And another slide. SonicFox leaves it, doesn't block low.
The success rate for slide right now is so through the roof. We may actually need to nerf that move. Okay, King is getting a lot of mileage out of a move that should equal death. But instead, he's a man of many reads, and they have all been on point.
He's just going to keep doing it until he gets full combo punish, and that's fine. King getting 15% back for wagering one more bar than SonicFox. SonicFox uses the background bounce.
Yeah, great awareness of stage control, knowing exactly where he was, able to get 360 damage out of that without spinning a bar. Deadshot not used to getting that type of damage without spinning a meter. Goes for the cross-up knee. King has a second chance at life.
Okay, SonicFox opts to use the clash. Both players have 1 bar apiece. Who's going to hold on and who's going to spend it?
Big decision here. What's he going to do? Tries to meter burn roll his way in. Not enough distance to be covered and eats a low rifle right to the cow. Not sure how Batman feels about that, but SonicFox is very happy as he secures a 2-0 lead in this winner's portion of the top 16.
King using his bar for a standing reset. Goes for the low. SonicFox all over, but doesn't get the overhead follow-up.
Jumps out of the back 2-3, doesn't keep the block stun from the back. Punishes King, trying to slip an interactable usage in there.
All right, great conversion from the mechanical bats by Forever King, using that trait to his full advantage.
All right, catches SonicFox trying to wake up. Meets him perfectly, and this time King in full control.
King's looking for a Batarang trade. He wants to build some meter. He wants to build some space. There it is, the sweep. Stay away from me. This bar is mine.
That's a big cape, my man.
That's a big cape. Pretty sure it went farther than his arm.
Yeah, there's a really interesting take on the way Sonic is playing Deadshot. This character excels at full screen with this, array of gun attacks. And Sonic has played this entire matchup at the mid-screen to close-up range.
Yeah, SonicFox always giving us an interesting take on a lot of characters, using many options, but maybe that's probably something matchup specific. Probably because Batman has mechanical bats that he can just send out without putting himself at risk.
All right. Baits it out, because he's going to spend 2 bars on the meter burn bounce cancel. Doesn't complete the combo, gets punished for it.
I don't like that decision. 2 bars for a combo you're going to drop. Forever King's really not going to be happy with that later.
All right, bats out, little gunshots, checking the space in front of him, and there it is, that slide once again.
SonicFox with the throw. Best believe he's going to put him in the corner, buy himself some real estate. No, he's going in. He's going in with the overheads, the lows, everything, forcing King to clash.
Yeah, mixing them up real nice. Not sure if that was in the Deadshot contract on how to kill the Batman, but either way it goes, Sonic utilizing all of the tools necessary to get the job done. King now clash. He's going to eat the brute of any combo coming his way. Still in control. Nice anti-air. Staying alive.
Forever King mechanical bat is out. What's he going to do with it? Can he get something going? He drops the combo.
Right, trading pokes, very intense now. Both guys afraid to make the move. SonicFox is forced to clash, but he is at a meter deficit. Will King elect to steal his life?
He absolutely will. 1 bar, 50% damage out. SonicFox is on a pixel. Can King get on the board?
Oh no, not like this. Any hit will spell death. And King running desperately away. SonicFox gets the dash in. Not enough to kill. Bullets. He's going to send the bat out. Will it get there in time? A high batarang.
Players are on nothing, absolutely anything, and the slide!
And the slide gets the job done. Forever King, the slide master of life, staying alive in the winner's bracket. 2 games to 1, into game 4.
Background bounce, Forever King looking great at the start of this match, but he was looking great at the start of almost every match, and somehow SonicFox makes the comeback.
All right, lets the bat fly in between the strings. Patience. Batman just poised there like the martial artist master he is, waiting for his opening, finds it.
Forever King up grappling SonicFox into the corner, and SonicFox not letting him use that interactable again. Will we see it today?
We will see another overhead successful into the background bounce, another 350 damage, meterless for Deadshot. A luxury at any point in the match.
As long as you're in the center of that screen, you can get that background bounce, and that's a lot of damage for Deadshot.
That was so sick. The down 2 juggle into the trait activation. Able to drain some of Batman's meter, but King gains it right back. Now the batarang flurry is coming, and that low rifle going right under that high projectile.
Oh, very smart by King to do those moves in the air to avoid as many of those bullets as he could. And SonicFox with a trick shot, anti-airing, stopping that double jump. SonicFox in a good position right now. How far can he take this magic pixel?
All right, Forever King tying it up with that mechanical bat, trading on hit. He has a huge meter advantage. Spends a bar to get in with the meter burn roll. Another bar to extend the damage on this combo. And oh my God, over 400.
And that's where a dropped combo. He did mess up the standing reset setup. And SonicFox pushes King towards the corner. King fighting his way out.
Gets the punish on that mix-up now. SonicFox using 2 bars on that air escape to escape, which would be a certain restand into potential death. Now has the clash.
Now that was very interesting. I'm not sure if King clashed on purpose. I didn't know if he was going to anticipate that cross-up or not.
Nice dash in. Good blocks from both men. Very patient. Oh, and just out of range. Forever King catching a break there. Surely would have ended up in the corner, but instead gets the conversion from the back. Sonic is going to clash.
Does he have 2 bars or 1 bar? No, King only has 1 bar apiece. These players are taking a more passive opportunity to use the bar.
And there it is, gets opened up. Will he build the meter in time from the grapple? He does not, but Forever King in control. Mechanical bat at the side goes for it.
Great neutral jump 2 by Forever King. Baiting out the throw. SonicFox on the verge of taking this entire set, and just like that, Forever King ties it up 2-2.
Yeah, we saw Forever King down against Daddy Dab 0-2 early in the tournament, switched to Black Adam, and that resolve led him to a comeback, kept his winning stream alive, and the slide is showing you that King knows his reads are firing on all cylinders.
Can Forever King get this comeback? Can he get this reverse 3-0? Not only a reverse 3-0, but he was down so much in the 3rd match.
Tries the same mix-up twice there after the headbutt and double kicks. Goes for the jump punch. SonicFox with quick reaction. Air-to-air jump 1. Deadshot with a 5-frame jump 1. One of the best air-to-air moves in the game.
All right, trick shot, Deadshot using it, getting those bullets on Batman. Batman waiting for his time, using the mechanical bat to try to get in. And King just kind of playing that middle ground, going back and forth between attacking, zoning. SonicFox getting some hits on the board.
And take a look at Sonic's game plan now. He just rushed in, but in the last sequence, he was playing from mid to full range. Didn't want to compete with Batman's buttons up close, trying to keep King out
Great blocks by SonicFox and great avoidance of that last hit from the back 2-3.
Challenges with the low. Not afraid of the King parry after one of the gimmicks that Forever King loves to use.
All right, that's great back throw by SonicFox after successfully hitting him with the down one and being very advantageous on hit.
All right, these guys are going down piece by piece, spacing. Gets the overhead. He's going to walk forward, spins the bar for the D.
Oh, it's Forever King. The audacity of this man to try to disrespect those negative frames. SonicFox was all over it. Know exactly what kind of player King is.
Spins the meter to jump out, stays in front, great blocks. This time gets to cross up the bats, are going to allow him to continue this combo. Interactable boys and SonicFox, great idea.
Was no other choice.
But that box having such a huge vertical hitbox was able to clip Deadshot's legs before he could backflip escape out.
The down two, unsuccessful SonicFox, and again he flips out. I feel like every time SonicFox sees you use meter, that's when he's okay with spending 2 bars just to get out of the combo. And it's a very good mentality to have. Now both these players are in the clash mode. One more bar than your opponent gets you 15%. 2 more bars gets you 25%.
King electing to spin the meter there. Sonic's going to save his. Oh, and a whiff. This is going to hurt.
And again with the flip out after he recognizes the meter burn use.
Yeah, and I'm sure King is okay with that. You're trading 1 bar, getting some decent damage in exchange for Sonic using 2 bars. In the case that SonicFox has the clash, Forever King is now sitting on a huge meter advantage.
SonicFox not utilizing his meter on the low gunshot. He's kind of waiting for his moment or saving his meter for this.
Oh, and a nice air tech. Gets caught up with the bullets. And the mechanical bat stopping, keeping King alive. Looking for the snipe.
There it is, SonicFox with the trick shot, ending the set. King on the verge of making another miraculous reverse 3-0 after being down so much.
Yeah, you can easily see the sigh of relief on Sonic's face as we go on to the next match. We have Mortal Kombat X champion for Combo Breaker 2017, Tekken Master, hailing all the way from the Middle East, going up against Noobe, the man from the deep South, Florida boys.
Florida boys, uh-oh.
Cheetah.
What am I in store for? Commentating this match next to Florida's #1 supporter, Katana Prime.
Listen, man, I am a man of balance. I will keep it fair and unbiased. But Cheetah, such a unorthodox character. You know, she's pouncing all over the screen. She's scratching you. She has command grabs, all these type of mix-ups. And I don't think the Combo Breaker crowd was quite ready for it.
You don't think?
No. Noobe making a run, tearing through winners with the greatest of ease. I think his closest set was like 3-1 against Biohazard. And
I mean, what other Cheetah players out there right now? The game is fairly new, only 11 days old.
Sure.
This is the stage to make the noise. This is where you make a name for yourself in this game, and I haven't seen any other memorable Cheetah players.
All right, besides the character difference, can we talk about the differences in size of these 2 players? Tekken Master weighing -80 pounds.
-80.
Sitting next to a man who—
What if he's wet?
If he's wet, 81 pounds. I'll give it to him. On the positive side. Against Noobe, who's probably 98% muscle right now. And so intimidating that the headphones are afraid to sit on his head properly.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a very big difference, but hey, in this realm, on this stage, all that matters is what your character can do. What your character can do on that screen, on this stage, on that projector in front of this entire crowd, in front of everybody at home.
All right, so we're going to break down the points for you. All of the competitors today who have placed top 16 have earned points for the Injustice Pro Series Tour. And break it down, this is the premier event, so you're looking at 250 points for first place, 160 for second, 130 for third, 100 for fourth. The 5th place tires will have 70. 9th place tires, seventh place will gain 45. 25 points for 9th, 10 points for 13th. Oh, and this is cool.
What's cool?
17th place got 5 points.
Okay, 5 points, that's something.
If you finish just outside of the top 16, you still have 5 points, and the top 32 won. Hey, which can make all the difference.
It could. That could be the tiebreaker for you qualifying over somebody else.
Let's say you're the guy who lost a heartbreaker, clutch match, and you choked it up. Whatever. It happens. You have a substantially stronger rest of the season. You end up you know, tied with a guy towards the bottom or the top for seeding purposes. And that 1 point at Combo Breaker, that just makes all the difference. You have 200 points, and this guy has 201.
That's all that matters.
It all matters.
That's all. Hey, win by an inch or a mile.
Yeah, W is a W. So, Tekken Master making his way through winners using Atrocitus, playing insanely smart. You know, he has the great forward 2-2-3 string, which leads into overhead and low mix-ups with the Blood NATO, but Tekken Master using spacing mostly and abusing the trait safety that he has once Dexstar is activated. Now, Dexstar can shoot a little beam at you. You can put a shield up in front of Atrocitus.
Yeah, exactly.
And he actually is involved in a couple of strings that Atrocitus has more access to once he's out. So great mix-up potential there. A quick way to put your own personality on the character. And we know Tekken Master, you know, he's a guy of reads.
Oh, absolutely. You don't get second at Evo if you can't read a person.
Yeah, so Noobe is pouncing around like a maniac. Just keep it real. Mixing it up left and right, taking advantage of her great sweep. You know, her forward threes, plus 10 on block, double hitting. You know, she's airborne. So many advantages in that move. You'll be utilizing the great tools this early in the game's life.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a great breakdown of what we're probably about to see. I don't see these players going away and straying away from their characters. So yeah, you're gonna have to pay a lot of attention to the Dexstar bar at the bottom. You're gonna see when the cat is available for summoning, and that changes up the matchup entirely. You have to know when it's coming back, when it's present, and when it's ready to go.
Atrocitus. Cheetah. Fighters approaching the Batcave.
No cats. I like cats. Cats are
That
cool.
was so convincing that I thought it was a sound that I didn't hear before.
Stop it.
That was Katana Prime, guys.
Unbelievable.
We're gonna need him to voice a character in the next game.
Well, Cheetah's like an actual like feline goddess. So when the claws are out, you know, her character power, she unleashes these claws, and all of her scratch attacks do insanely more damage. And what seems like a quick 200-something damage combo could turn to 400, 500 real quick, depending on the amount of resources Noobe is willing to expend. And here we go, Tekken Master is going to take a step back and activate Dexstar immediately, get the Blood NATO, and look at this creativity on the combos into the restand.
Tekken Master putting on a clinic right now, keeping Noobe in the corner, and Noobe scratches his way out with the sweep, looks for the sweep again, but it seems to be very safe on block.
All right, and Tekken Master's going to challenge after the pounce, and Noobe with the mix-up spins the bar.
A great delay wake up by Tekken Master, waiting for Noobe to do something. And Noobe getting the hit.
And there's the pounce again, just scratching him up right now. Atrocitus, he knows hate. He knows all of it. Will he hate cats after this, even though Dexstar is his lovely companion?
No feline friendliness here.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if your best friend's a little cat.
A nice bait on the anti-air from Noobe. Knowing that Tekken Master wanted to wake up, simply down twoing under that high, you know, punch walk-esque move, and here it is again. Noobe, great mileage out of Tekken Master's lack of patience.
Yes, Noobe seeing that wake up air punch walk coming a mile away, crouching it, and then down twoing it before he gets an opportunity to meter burn it.
And great anti-air, that down to Cheetah, putting her feet to the sky, denying all entry. Oh, and a great splat of blood plasma. Then Noobe immediately pounces in. There's the overhead. Cancels into the claws. This is gonna hurt.
It doesn't matter if you're full screen.
Oh
Cheetah is only 1 bounce away from
so,
getting her claws
so
all over you.
Just scratching the man up. Tekken Master. It's kind of looking. Look, there it is. There's the face. I felt it coming, but we are waiting on it. That is the look of question. Do I actually know how to play this game?
No.
Is this man doing gimmicks, or is it for real?
This is Tekken Master. This is Tekken Master, and I believe he'll make the adjustment, and he'll make the comeback.
All right, pounces in, has Dexstar to secure him, and there's one of those strings that Atrocitus has access to once his character power is available.
Oh, and the Blood NATO from downtown, and Noobe ready to wake up swinging and pouncing in all over Atrocitus, but Atrocitus blocks, gets his strings going.
There's the pounce again, and Noobe pouncing around Cheetah, wants to get in, she will have her way. Small bursts of damage, and there's a command grab mix-up, gets the spins the meter, gets the back 3 wall bounce, and oh my god, 450 damage.
Atrocitus not loving the taste of that floor. Atrocitus gets something going, and a great rollout by Noobe.
And into the DP. He's going to chase him down with the pounce. Atrocitus trying to escape, but Cheetah having none of it. All right, Tekken Master keeping it safe. A dash in and a sweep, and Noobe is in full control, mauling Atrocitus.
Okay, I feel like Tekken Master's finally found his footing. He knows how to deal with the pounce, but doesn't know how to deal with wake-up buttons.
And Noobe backdashing away. Tekken Master, nice catch on the Blood NATO. He's going to whip the string and eat that wake-up attack.
Oh, no one was home for that meter burn forward 3. And here we go, Tekken Master about to take out that first bar as long as he gets his hands on Noobe, and he does.
All right, now we're in business. Tekken Master baiting the wake up in that situation, gets the punish, allows Noobe to escape the corner, not sure that's what he wanted, and goes for it raw without the security of Atrocitus behind him.
And a great block by Tekken Master using the meter burn, using the push block to get Dexstar out and start his oppression and change this matchup up.
All right, and there's the sweep again. Dashes up, keeps it safe. Gets the Blood NATO full screen, he's going to spin the bar, whip the punish, but instead baits the wake up instead.
And another rollout by Noobe. Every time he sees him use that meter burn.
You need a red ring.
I serve only the goddess.
I love these Clash Codes quotes.
Yeah.
NRS did a great job with them. All right, jumping, pouncing right into the flames coming out of Atrocitus' mouth.
Yeah, and at this point, whipping inning string right in front of Cheetah on knockdown is asking for wake up. Smart stuff, and Noobe with the patience, baited the air escape, punished on the way down, and just like that, Cheetah is one game away from making top 8 winners at Combo Breaker.
It's very, very dangerous to use that option in the corner. Normally, you can roll back in the air when you use 2 bars, but when there's no more stage left, you're not rolling anywhere, and you're just going to be right in front of your opponent, ready for him to continue the combo.
All right, now we're not going to count Tekken Master out. Had the right idea there, looking for the jump air-to-air attack, but Cheetah, that pounce so fast, you kind of have to anticipate it. Trying to react at that close of a screen range, near impossible.
Right, Tekken Master using his trait to make his way in.
Shield is up. Oh yes, Noobe caught trying to press a button. Tekken Master with the punish is going to extend it. Damage over time.
And Noobe ready to get up, and Tekken Master all over it, making sure his mouth is breathing out fire.
This is complete space control. Tekken Master, what a difference in a round. The momentum in Tekken Master sitting Noobe down in the corner. Atrocitus is angry. He is now taking it out. Took a few games to wake up, but oh my god, the mauling continues. Tekken Master.
He's here, the momentum has shifted, and he's kept Noobe in the corner. And Dexstar has that backup.
Breaks through the armor right now, and Noobe hasn't been able to play the game, even get the combo conversion.
Look at these setups, so calculated, so much time dedicated to all these setups and these situations.
Yeah, base the wake up, and I mean, this third match is looking kind of free.
Oh, this is definitely in Tekken Master's favor. Can he continue this, and can Noobe adapt and change the game plan up? He could even possibly make this comeback. He doesn't have Clash available, but Noobe can use this time to kind of learn a little bit more of Tekken Master's oppression and use it for the next few matches.
Well, that may be all she wrote, boss. Air escape to stay alive, goes for the anti-air, eats the bulk.
Oh, Tekken Master waiting with that down 2 from downtown.
And Noobe with the wake up. Yeah, very predictable at that point. And that's going to be all she wrote. Tekken Master with the answer. Now down 2 games to 1. Is this the making of another comeback?
Can we have another comeback, please? Please. No, I want to say that last round, I feel like Noobe wasn't 100% in it.
Sure.
You kind of have to think of it from the mindset of the player. You know, I'm down 2. I'm going to be down 2-1 at the end of this match. Why am I going to give my opponent information on how I play? Instead, I'm just going to do something very not like me. And Noobe woke up a lot of times at the end. He said, you know what, if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, whatever. I have 2 more matches that I could potentially win.
Absolutely, yeah. He didn't get to play much because Tekken Master simply didn't let him that time. Holding a lot of everything. Simply tamed this Wildcat, put her in her place. And, I mean, Gorilla City is like a zoo exhibit.
That's true. That's
Cheetah
true.
Locked down by the powers that be. So here we are, back in the Joker's playground where Noobe found tons of success.
All right, Noobe baiting out the Dexstar, but getting hit with that full screen Blood NATO. And Tekken Master, the master of conversion with Atrocitus.
Oh, a nice whip punish, simply looking for the sweep. Gets the forward 2, big club to the head, the wake up throw.
Noobe trying to feel something out. This is Noobe's time to go in when Dextar's not available, when Dextar's not out.
And there it is.
There's Dextar.
Wow, uses the invincibility to escape the Blood Nado. Luckily enough, challenges the plus frames once again, and Tekken Master taking advantage. And wow, this shift doesn't look like a one-game thing. It looks like Tekken Master has finally figured it out, and Noobe isn't able to get anything going.
Okay, Noobe flipping out, using those 2 bars to not get the full combo. Dextar out.
Yeah, the adaptation from Tekken Master, so impressive at this point. This looks like a completely different set that we started in, and Noobe's in big trouble.
I feel like Noobe's getting a little impatient, not picking his battles right, and getting too aggressive when Dextar's out, hoping that Dextar's shot whiffs.
All right, now it's cross up, spins the bar meter, looking for chip at this point. Anything will do. Tekken Master trying to jump back one. Noobe simply waits. A lot of patience, gets the big knee. And now down to the second life bar. What an anti-air from Tekken Master.
And unfortunately for Noobe, Tekken Master has 4 bars, and he's ready and has the resources to hurt him. He uses them. 25% damage dealt. Noobe down to nothing.
And
Dex,
wow.
This is all she wrote.
Pack it up. At that point, Noobe's just going to get hit by the ball. That was a circus of projectiles and setups he would have needed to escape. No way, no how. And Tekken Master went from confused to smiling low-key and wiping the sweat off of his brow. He is in there, and now Noobe has a contemplation face.
Low-key smile. I like that. And you know, let's talk about clash mentality there. Right there, that was a big mistake by Noobe. I feel like, especially against a character who has a trait like Dextar already, you don't want to go down to a pixel. He should have just ate that combo and avoided the clash. You can't go into a clash unless and expect not to get hurt if you're at a meter deficit.
Yeah, well, here we are at game 5.
No alligator in play.
Winner takes all in this situation now. Noobe with the down 2, going for the trade. Tosses the barrel.
Oh, Blood Nado
Blood Nado in neutral. Is able to complete the conversion, but drops it instead. Jumps in.
Noobe going for a grab.
Yeah, he's looking for that command grab mix-up, but the down 3 hitting both times, so it did not keep Tekken Master and enough blocks done for the grab to connect.
Oh, Noobe dropping his combo in the corner, but he still has the corner position.
Bounces in. Tekken Master trying to disrespect. Wow, gets the conversion. Hadn't seen that one before. Down 1 into the Blood Nado. Big damage. It's going to push him away. Able to summon Dextar successfully.
Great blocks by Noobe, but a little impatient there, and Tekken Master is going to be going up slightly. Has a slight lead against Noobe going into the last round.
Got predictable there. After that string, Noobe's done the down 2. Anti-air, looking to trade every time, so Tekken Master simply waited it out. But this time, Noobe's going to spin 2 meters to get the kill. Smart decision. You hate to leave someone on that first life bar while they're gaining mileage, chipping away at your health when they only have 1 hit to give. I respect the decision.
I definitely agree with it by Noobe. And Noobe off to a great start in this last and final match.
Oh, catch the backdash. Tekken Master forced to clash early. How much will he spend?
I feel like this is a very interesting situation because he can't spend too much because he doesn't have that health to get back. But 25% is definitely a good shot.
All right, looking to mix things up. Noobe with the push block. Oh, the blood right in his face. Nice punish this time, and he gets Tekken Master to spin the bar. This is insanely close. Going down to the wire. Noobe still has access to clash. There's the sweep. Tekken Master push blocks, just whips a string for full screen. What is happening?
And a great block by Tekken Master, seeing that cross-up coming from a mile away. And Cheetah going in.
Great conversion, Miguel. Air-to-air combo into the restand. Now Atrocitus gets big damage off of any touch, but instead goes for the safe Dextar summon, and Noobe with the instant clash.
Forced to use the clash. What do we have on the table? What do we have as our resources? He's got 2 bars, and he's going to use it. 25%. Now he has no bar, but he has a lot more health than Atrocitus.
Canceling into that pounce from full screen, trying to build some meter. Gets the jump in, but a little too far out for the conversion. Blocked successfully, no commit. Gets the cross up. Is it enough? It is not. Looks for the conversion, but drops the DP. Not like this.
Not like this, ladies and gentlemen. A big drop by Noobe. Dextar is out. The oppression is here.
The next mistake spells death. Will he guess? He guesses wrong. The air escape. He's still alive. Miguel, what is happening?
Oh, and the straight jump in. Atrocitus gets the hit and fully converts in the corner. Noobe going down to the reverse 3-0 by Tekken Master.
Unbelievable. Tekken Master with the clutch. Coming back from being down 0-2. keeping his nerves up. And look, the low-key smile is not quite low-key anymore now, is it?
It's just a little less low-key. That was an amazing adaptation by Tekken Master, seeing and trying to figure it out. He looked completely lost after that first match. Just like you said it looked like, I don't know how to play this game. Do I know how to play this game?
A definite lesson in poise and patience. No panic. When Noobe hit the air escape, as we get into this replay, this is Forever King showing you guys a little bit of his personal style. Slide, slide, overhead forward 3, gaining a lot of mileage, and that slide went 100% hit rate in his set against SonicFox. Unfortunately, it was not enough to secure the victory of the set.
Slide to overhead Sonic, knowing exactly when SonicFox was so frustrated with hitting this slide. I got hit by this slide. I'm going to wake up and shoot guns. I got hit by this slide again. And the low slide was just in his head so deeply that he did not block this he was shooting already. Forever King all over it.
I'm still in like you can feel that. Take this. Look, you feel that? Well, I mean, that's a little much, but that's the pain and suffering of Noobe spinning 2 bars for the air escape, only to land out into a final mix-up. Guess is wrong, and Tekken Master advances to top 8. Can he win both Mortal Kombat and Injustice 2 at Combo Breaker?
I think he can. I think he definitely can. And guys, please don't go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break. And thank you so much for watching the Injustice Pro Series presented by PlayStation 4. Don't go anywhere.
All right, so we are back. And coming up next, we have DJT, hailing from Las Vegas, and a name you might have seen once or twice before in Dragon, representing Noobe Esports. On their paths here, we saw DJT take out KDZ, a former Injustice 1 Evo champion, showing that the skill gap between players is not so big this time.
Oh.
Dragon taking out Star Charger's Catwoman with a quick switch to Aquaman, but they're going to go with their mains in this situation, Green Lantern and Poison Ivy.
All right, a lot of green on the screen right now, and DJT with a great throw tech, avoiding any bad situation that Dragon's going to put him.
When it comes to DJT and Dragon, we're talking two players who will out-patient you. They want to play simple, neutral, and make the least amount of mistakes possible. They have no problems gaining damage through throws or pokes. Doesn't necessarily need the big combos, but are able to convert at a moment's notice when the opportunity arises.
Yeah, the ability to convert from almost any situation is a very strong asset to have for any competitive fighting game player.
And right now, we're seeing a lot of defensive things from Poison Ivy. Those drills, trying to keep Green Lantern honest and moving in slowly with his approach.
Oh, and I'm not really sure what Dragon was trying to do there. DJT getting it going with the forward three. Dragon respectfully keeping the block, keeping back as his blocking stance.
All right, gets that sweet overhead double kick from Poison Ivy. So smooth and spreading her pollen everywhere, trying to poison the entire roster at the same time. Only here to protect Green. And there's Nightshade out, keeping Green Lantern locked down full screen, building so much meter. Drills, forcing DJT to walk in slowly. You don't want to eat an errant drill and get knocked back to full screen right where you started.
And DJT having a hard time finding his footing right now, trying to get something going. He pushes the wall up, meter burns it, and connects with the overhead. Another overhead. Dragon caught crouch blocking this entire time. I feel like everything that Dragon got hit by was an overhead, except for that meter burn back three.
Yeah, great reaction right there. Dragon got a little greedy, tried to throw his forward three out from max range, and DJT with the reaction with the meter burn to armor through it.
Oh, and there you go. Dragon whiffing that air-to-air. And DJT ready with that back one, whiff punishing him as he lands on the ground.
All right, slaps him with a huge vine tentacle. DJT caught, trying to jump. Nightshade is out and active. Now, if you can land a hit on Poison Ivy while Nightshade is active, he goes away, as demonstrated right there by DJT. But still, such a huge wall to try to get in. Unclashable damage from Dragon, and a simple drill from hit or block will do the job. And there it is.
That's all she wrote for the first match. Dragon going up 1-0. DJT struggling, thinking about what his next move is.
Now some back history on DJT. This man, when he plays, if you can see right now, his head is tilted at about a 20-degree angle.
Okay, I can see it.
If it tilts between 20 and 45, he's concerned. If it goes over 45, his opponent is in trouble. That is the highest form. That is Evo top 8 in every NRS title released, DJT. That is when it is no longer a game, and he becomes the god of everything. Dragon looking to take this victory without taking him as far as he needs to go.
All right, DJT getting hit just because of that very, very slow backdash. I want to say Green Lantern has one of the worst backdashes in this game, but he's got great walk speed, great back one, poke potential.
Absolutely. A lot of his tools compensate for it. Keeping him as balanced as possible right now.
Now the initiation of that throw, even though Dragon did tech it, it does make the trait go away.
Yes.
And it does hurt him a very, very tiny amount.
And the meter burn roll in. That vine drill from Ivy, so great. It's a tracking move. You don't have to choose, close, medium, far. It simply tracks where the opponent is. And a lot of throws, throw teching, throw whiffing. These guys trying to keep that corner position. Dragon's back is to the wall.
Dragon was doing a great job of teching a lot of throws. I feel like his reactions are on point. I feel like DJT needs to test them out, try to kind of bait him out just with a walk-up forward three. Oh, DJT
getting the whole string, but jumps out of the corner uncontested, puts the wall up, breaks it down, jumps in, tries to bait a throw tech, and so much patience from Dragon. The defense right now, this young man, what a series of blocks.
Just blocking and reacting to everything like it's nothing. Dragon, that's why he's one of the best.
All right, whiff punish here. DJT fighting back, not letting it go just that easy, sir.
And a great jump one by DJT. pretty much tying this up. Unfortunately for DJT, he is behind on meter a little bit, and in this game, your meter is your resource.
Gets the anti-air. Dragon trying to escape. DJT having none of it. Clashing this early in the life bar.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. He's not going to use any of it. He uses a bar, but look at all. It's going to go to full. It's going to go to full health, and that's so much potential health he could have gained back if he just held onto his clash and used it a little bit later into the game.
We saw the great damage from DJT, able to get Nightshade away. Takes the throw. Dragon wants nothing of this corner. Doesn't watch his toes, but DJT doesn't commit. Instead, gets the hit confirm on that string. The wall is up, and a punish from Dragon.
I feel like DJT is not utilizing too much of his meter in the combos because he wants the corner position.
And that was so slick. The meter burn roll spins the bar again. Dragon looking to put up a defensive wall, but jumps. The wrong move.
Where's the mix-up? What side did that hit him on?
The
DJT!
Side. Oh, in the air escape. Dragon trying to escape. DJT simply poking away. The power of will in that ring, mashing the buttons through DJT vicariously. And Green Lantern tying it up, one game apiece. Are we in for a slugfest? Will DJT run away with it? Dragon taking his time at the character select screen. A great tournament, strategy.
Definitely.
Breathe.
Yeah, definitely breathe. Don't want to go too deep or too fast into another losing situation.
Yeah, you let the momentum sift, let it simmer down, thinks about it. Dragon also has an Aquaman who we saw use yesterday against Star Charger to send his Catwoman to losers. And now the contemplation bug, which is clearly on this stage, has sent each of our competitors into such a deep thought. That is the face of a confident man.
That definitely is. Both these players determined to move on into top 8 winners.
Begin.
And I agree with Dragon not veering away from Poison Ivy. He did a very good job that first match. It was very dominant. Just a few things didn't go his way the second match, and he didn't lose it by much.
Absolutely. We see so many times in tournaments that players lose a close match and immediately switch characters as if, they didn't have chances or the match was that bad. I like Dragon sticking to his guns here. And here we are in the Slaughter Swamp, where Poison Ivy is out to protect the green for sure.
Oh, Dragon a little too late on that whiff punish. He should have been able to do it if he just did it a few frames faster.
Everything at her disposal. A lot of patience now. There's a forward 3+ on block. Nice bait. And a nice confirm into the Lantern's Might. Cancel. What side is it on?
Oh, and the meter burn back 3. Dragon gets it going, and a very great reaction, realizing that DJT flipped out of the combo and moving to the other side, putting DJT in the corner.
Yeah, he even got the punish on the air escape there. Didn't quite get the maximum potential out of it as DJT is able to survive on this life bar, keeping it in contention.
What's Dragon going to do? He's going to use the bar, put a little more chip damage on DJT. DJT gets it going, and Dragon with the immediate jump.
I like it.
I love it. I love it. Great decision. Got him out of the corner and bought him all this real estate back there. DJT with a roll right through Dragon.
Oh, and the meter burn back 3 after negative frames, knowing that DJT was going to challenge. Dragon doing everything to keep him at a distance.
Chucking the barrel. Trade is out. Here comes Pukey and Drills full screen.
And the drills are out. Dragon biding his time. Nightshade's recharge is about over halfway done.
DJT getting it going, using that trait of Green Lantern to continue the combo without any use of any kind of meter. And the trait's not active anymore, and Dragon's trait's ready to go.
Yeah, a little too preemptive there. I'm not sure what Dragon was looking for, but DJT is easy with punch. Goes for the wake-up command grab. That forward 3 putting Green Lantern airborne right out of the range and hitbox for Dragon to get the standing reset.
If I'm airborne, you can't throw me.
Not at all.
DJT challenging the trait summoning and just trying to go right in there, right in Dragon's face, but to no avail. He has to eat all this chip, and he's forced to use the clash.
Yeah, Dragon with that secondary drill there after seeing the meter burn confirmed gives DJT a second chance with 15% health bonus and the anti-air. Time to fight back. Cancels into the trait.
Okay, DJT testing Dragon's reactions, getting the successful throw. Hard knockdown in the corner. And he messes up his setup a little bit, but Dragon's ready.
Yeah,
ready with the throw.
That's fighting games 101. The whole point of throws in fighting games are for people who are blocking so good. So with Dragon's defense being exceptional in the corner, DJT finally looks to the throw to open him back up.
Oh, Dragon, great use of the spacing, zoning, and using all of Poison Ivy's full screen options. And here comes MIT to give DJT a lending hand, and DJT rejects it. He says, I don't need you.
Poison Ivy.
I don't need you
Now,
to
if
tell
you
me how to
go,
play
if you
this
go back
game.
to what I said earlier, the head is leaning at a little bit more than 20 degrees.
Is it?
It's in between 20 and 45 right now.
Are you saying Dragon is a few degrees away from being in trouble?
Absolutely, but DJT better make a decision quick because he is
Blue Beetle.
showing off Blue Beetle on the screen. This
Blue
is the
Beetle.
first time I've seen this character in the tournament.
Blue Beetle.
Does he know something we not? Now, Blue Beetle is known for his space control and fantastic projectile. Now, Poison Ivy's drills cover the ground space, but they don't reach Blue Beetle in the air. So I'm expecting DJT to play this air game and just simply remove Poison Ivy's ability to use her tools.
And that's very unsafe at that distance. DJT was banking on that projectile to hit 100%. And look
Yeah.
at all the damage he took just for one projectile.
Yeah, and Puki cannot reach up top. There's a Scarab active just to fly out of range. Working his way in. Oh, it gets opened up. Surprise. Boot to the head.
DJT looking a little uncomfortable in this Blue Beetle skin. Kind of like he's not 100% there defensive-wise.
And nice challenge from Dragon with the air-to-air. You can't beat him on the ground, so he meets him in his home area. Puki's out, goes for the forward dash.
Dragon's going to be very patient. He's just going to wait.
Yeah,
no
just
reason to put yourself in danger. And to let DJT do what he does best. And that is to maul you once he gets his hands in you.
All right, oh, 2 bars, going for the mix. Just to keep him back in the corner. Nice. And the down 1 challenge from Dragon. And just like that, once Beetle got Ivy to the corner, DJT was able to put in business with the mix-ups, overhead lows. Fantastic sweep. Great delayed wake-up from Dragon.
Dragon being very disrespectful, not refusing to not press buttons in any situation.
The hard knockdown splat. DJT's gonna wait, whiff that shield bash, which basically Blue Beetle lays on the ground and screams, "Punish me."
All right, DJT does have 2 bars, and he's gonna use it. 25% health regain, and Dragon not even down to his last bar yet. Dragon in a great position.
Night Shade is out. DJT caught in the loop, has to block all of this now. Fire some projectiles, trying to keep the distance. Dragon with a nice jump, reads the air projectile, and again another whiff on the shield. And instead of going for the combo, he cancels into Barkskin. Might have been an input error, but Dragon is still in the ultimate control of this match, and DJT finally takes its first health bar.
All right, DJT has a huge uphill to climb. Don't really see this panning out for him too well. DJT on the verge of getting knocked into the loser's bracket.
All right, nice whiff punish. Trying to build some meter here. Dragon with a nice drill in between the shots. Air to air again. Air tech.
Last chance by Blue Beetle. Dragon ready with the meter burn back 3. Nothing DJT could have done.
Poison Ivy
And
wins.
just like that, patience and great practice, dedication, the way he used Ivy's tools to a character who most people said, yeah, Ivy's okay.
Just okay.
And here she is sitting in the top 8 of winners at the first premier tournament of the IPS. Young Dragon, patience, spacing, a little friend named Nightshade, and some vine drills to get the job done.
I know it's coming.
All right, guys, so we're going to go to a nice replay from our previous match, or the match before DJT versus Dragon in Tekken Master versus Noobe. Now, pay attention to the detail. Noobe flipping out at the end, using everything he could, but it just wasn't enough. And the immediate pop-off that we caught on the replay at the end. Here we go. Noobe eating Dexstar.
And just guesses wrong, man, that low.
On that blood tornado, gets out, second chance at life, tries to jump out,
Yeah.
and Tekken Master all over it.
What a fantastic set, man. At the end of it, Noobe's still very much alive. We'll see Tekken Master later, right after this. But coming up next, we have our last matchup in the winner's bracket. We have Slayer
Versus Compbros.
Yes, Compbros representing the Midwest. The last line of defense?
The last line of defense. Can Compbros do it? Compbros was down so much against White Boy. White Boy was dominating him with Aquaman, going up 2-0. And Compbros, I'm not sure why he didn't want to play Superman at first, but you know, he used it as his last character pick in any fighting game tournament, or most fighting game tournaments. when you switch to a character, you can only switch away from your character if you lost the previous match. When you win, you're stuck with that character.
Yes.
So Compbros, for his last character pick, the third game, he went to Superman and just did a miraculous 3-0, reverse 3-0 victory against White Boy.
I love how Compbros is covering his bases. He's wearing his Black Canary Pete's Fight, but the Superman t-shirt, so he can say he's a main of either character or the way. The great OS in play in real life. And once again, another trip to Joker's Playground. Some eerie music, but beautiful in its own right. My personal favorite in the game. And the land of unblockable interactables. Every single one on this level is unblockable. Let's see how these guys utilize it as we get the classic Justice League matchup. Superman versus Aquaman. See, I'm so hyped for Bruce Wayne.
I'm so hyped for Bruce Wayne too, all the time. But Compbros going with Superman, which I love. I love his Superman way more than his Catwoman. Very, very impressive. And I mean, I'm not sure if he picked it just because of this matchup and because he was able to defeat White Boy using Aquaman. But I feel like Slayer's a few notches above White Boy. Sorry, Katana Prom, I don't want to offend you. I know you love your Florida boys, but Slayer putting in work.
You know, I'm all about keeping it real. Slayer's Aquaman is definitely to the point where it got him to this far in the tournament. He's been using Aquaman for the majority of it. And a nice whiff punish there. Catches him before the Water of Life can save him, but trumps the combo. Compbros.
I don't think Compbros was ready for that trait. He didn't expect it to stay active that long, so I believe next time he gets him popped up in that same situation, he's going to end the combo a little earlier or without using meter burn breath.
There's the meter burn, try to rush. Big chunk of chip damage coming in from Slayer.
Great stand 3 into trait, very pleasant. Slayer being very respectful, very unlike him. Slayer is one of the most disrespectful players I know out there in the NRSC.
All right, and Compbros just not going to clash at all. Finally does it.
He went for it, and
insanely late as Slayer gave him multiple opportunities to clash.
And Compbros going for 30% health. I feel like he was afraid that Slayer was going to use that one bar, and he wanted to aim for around 25%.
All right, both guys whiffing normals, trying to get the other to commit to the entirety of the string, but instead, this can kill. Slayer going for the optimal damage, 410, and at this point, trying to rush is definitely enough to get the job done.
In that situation, the only thing Compbros could have done to try to avoid the Trident Rush was possibly backdash, but then you're afraid of the Tentacle Strike. So many options that Aquaman has in this version of Injustice 2.
All right, and a quick restart. Compbros electing to stay Superman. Nice whip punish.
Oh, I feel like he choked. He felt like meter burn breath was going to come out, but he's like, no, wait, I was here before. This didn't work.
Here's a second chance. All right, gets the full combo that time. Goes for the punish. Woo. And a quick whip on that scoop. Gonna bait the tentacle strike. This should hurt.
Oh, drops the combo, but he does force Slayer to use his trait, and he wasn't ready for the down 2 cancel and a Trident Rush. That is such a great option, covering the air, covering in front of you, and making yourself safe.
And not sure what the deal was there. Didn't throw a special move after that 1-1-1 string to get the kill, but instead is forced to spin an extra bar meter on Wake Up. In his favor, though, he has secured the round, and he's looking far more clean than he did in that first round.
And a great conversion by Slayer with that tentacle strike hitting at the very top and so far away. Back 3, full combo. You know Slayer is going to finish his play.
Absolutely. Whiffing buttons in front of an Aquaman player is a light just pops in their mind. All the fish of Atlantis come together in the same school, and they all share the greatest sigh of relief because you just gave the king of Atlantis free 400 damage for whiffing a button. And here we go, right on cue. Slayer back in the saddle, goes for the sweep this time, looking for the mix-up.
And now both players do have Clash available, and Compbros does have 3 bars. As soon as he gets touched by Slayer, he's going straight for that Clash. He could stop blocking and go for the Clash right there as he does. Very smart move. Very smart move by him. Avoiding the clashless situation, and he uses all 3 bars, 30%, that's 10% a bar.
Trying to make his way in slowly but surely. Slayer puts up the water shield, showing him he's not worried about any lasers. The nice crossover, oh my god, that dash is pretty instant.
All right, no trait to save Slayer here, and Slayer opting not to use his Clash. He's waiting for one more opportunity, one more moment.
Ooh, and no whip, goes for an air dash again. Slayer caught trying to press buttons. This time presses the right one, in control.
Oh, Slayer's got it. No, he flips out.
Oh man, and nice patience. Slayer simply waiting his turn, letting Compbros dash around, knowing that he is not the one who has to push the envelope. Compbros was in grave danger there, so all Slayer had to do was look for a simple opening, waited for the backdash, checked him with the tentacle stab, and it was enough to get the job done. Now up 2-0. Compbros on his last leg. Will he go to his main in Black Canary?
I don't agree with this. I feel like that last match was very close. It could have gone either way. He was playing so well, so solid the entire time, and I feel like he learned a few things every match going into it. No reason to go to Black Canary, and I agree with this. Stick with Superman, stick with what you know, and stick with what almost won you the second match.
Now, with Compbros putting his hands all over his face there, we are now a perfect 4 for 4 on the contemplation face of players in the top 16 winners matchups.
Hey man, this is serious money on the line thanks to the Injustice Pro Series presented by PlayStation 4. And Slayer with the back three after the background bounce. Hard knockdown with the sweep.
Takes the throw. And in the first health bar, you cannot break, so you have to hold all of the damage your opponent inflicts on you. Huge life lead now, working on a near perfect.
And that was a great trait by Slayer, realizing that he had to trade up before the forward 2-3 hits with the forward 2.
Yeah, remember, Aquaman's trait, the Water of Life, allows him to block successfully in the middle of combos as long as he isn't airborne. So after the first hit of the forward 2-3 connects, Slayer's able to trait before the second hit launches him. And wait a minute, a little disrespect from Slayer.
A little?
Just a little bit.
A little?
Kind of unnecessary at this point, but these are the breaks with these kids nowadays.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do to stay in your opponent's head, keep him submissive, keep him down. Hey, Compbros not taking any of that lying down. Going with the double forward 3.
Looking for the dot bomb setup, instead goes for the empty throw, empty jump into the throw. Slayer ready. Oh, and that's unfortunate. Spins 2 bars on the air escape, only to get caught back in the combo. Another punish, and this is certain death. Only a real master can come back from this.
Only a real master, but Slayer gets the throw. Really not much you can do. Tentacle strikes everywhere. They're going to hit you from full screen, right next to Aquaman, or mid-screen. It's going to follow you. It's going to track you. Nothing Compbros could have done about that.
Yeah, that from the deep check after the forward throw. Just not enough space to do anything. Compbros tried to wake up. Had he gone with the rising grab and escaped through invincibility, he would have got caught with the next tentacle strike. Either way it goes. So
yeah.
Good stuff to Slayer.
And
dominating performance.
No, that was absolutely great, but this isn't the end we're going to see at Compbros. Compbros is still in it.
Yes.
He's in losers, and I don't want him to get discouraged. That was still a great performance. Very close match in that second match.
All right, now while we figure it out with what character he's going to use next, I'm going to take you to a quick break. I'll be back to let you know if we'll see Black Canary. Welcome back. We're live, and we have updates from the losers bracket. Now, Hayate with Robin defeated Gross off stream with Green Lantern 3-0 to advance. 1 game away from top 8 with Robin, and also Biohazard took out Illusions 3-1. He'll be going up against DJT for his spot in the top 8.
And also on there, Scar advances after defeating White Boy, and KDZ advances after defeating Star Charger. All losers, unfortunately off stream. Hopefully someone records that and uploads it for us later. But that's our setup.
And you will see the rest of it all here. So you will see the qualifying matches. We have Noobe against KDZ. We have Compbros against Hayate. Forever King against Scar. And DJT against Biohazard. That will clean up the rest of the losers qualifiers. We're going to start with Denzel Terry himself and Biohazard. Harley Quinn on the screen.
Harley Quinn, you're hype?
We're
I know
all
you're
hype.
hype.
There's legions.
I know you're hype.
I am, but there's legions of Harley fans everywhere, and we need to unite and put all of our power and spirit bomb a cupcake, because cupcake bombs are glorious. Have you had one of those?
No.
It's an actual grenade with icing on it.
Okay.
Because she's a psycho, and we love her.
That sounds amazing. I can't wait.
Yeah, we just saw Biohazard last week, first weekend of the game, get second place at Toryukin out in Canada, where he lost to his brother Honeybee in a classic grand final set.
And very impressive, Harley. That was a very close and tight grand final.
Also known for his Bane. Here we go, a matchup no one expected. Harley Quinn versus Blue Beetle. Zoning galore. Gunshots, cupcakes, scarabs, and hyenas.
And DJT was getting hit by the overhead. And here comes the hyena. The great conversion by Biohazard, but he drops it.
Oh, and doesn't watch his toes now. Biohazard, big boy damage in the corner of the meterless variety into the setup. DJT not watching his head, and the overhead hyena, a perfect from Biohazard here in the first round.
Absolutely relentless. Biohazard not letting up, and DJT won't take this lying down. Gets a combo of his own, pushing Biohazard back to the center of the screen in front of Superman. And Biohazard gets it going, converts with the back 3. Great flip out by DJT.
But an even better punish from Biohazard into the guns. Set up, play Doctor, poisons him. Do not forget, Harley does have her PhD.
Oh yes, she's a very smart girl.
And can we just call this what it was?
A slobber now?
This is free.
Free?
This is free.
Free. DJT, no options. There's no way this man is staying on Blue Beetle. Unless this man knows something or just remembers something that he just did not utilize, because that was a mopping.
Yeah, Biohazard with the casual just, you know, I'm ready. Let's go to the next round. And
he's insane. He is out of his mind. What kind of man would continue in rematch after that mopping? DJT, show me something I don't know.
All right, well, he's going to fight back now, shooting projectiles of his own and not letting Biohazard simply control the zoning. All right, jumps out, dashes under. Blue Beetle with that fantastic movement gets the jump in. And wait a minute, DJT trying to show us something. Oh, and a whiff.
He was baiting it out. He wanted that out there. Got out of dodge, and he's continuing his offense. Not quite there in comeback territory.
Nice cross up, no commit, but instead gets the reset with the low gunshot. Biohazard in control, summons the hyenas, keeps DJT locked down.
DJT with a nice cross up. Here comes the hyena. It's got Harley Quinn's back. Harley Quinn does not convert, but gets the neutral jump and again doesn't convert. Biohazard putting himself in a very unsafe situation, and DJT not capitalizing.
And no punishes right now. A bunch of scrambles, gets the cupcakes out, and spins all of the meter necessary to secure the round. Doesn't want to play around anymore with DJT. Oh, and DJT there, when you see that jump too, he's looking for the flight cancel. He wants to fly around and stay out of the range of the hyenas. Harley's gun, she has up guns. The cupcakes hit at a nice angle.
All right, and the hyena keeping DJT down, and the cupcake very well placed by Biohazard. Great blocks by DJT.
Oh, it stays low, low profiles under his string, slides a cupcake bomb in his direction. Great trip guard there. Double back 3. Oh, into the forward 3 to keep it meterless.
Not only are we keeping it meterless, but we're keeping it unclashable. Biohazard has no intention to let DJT clash and get any health back. If Biohazard lands a hit, he's going to go for a super.
Wait a minute.
No!
Harley is plus after her super, and once the bone is out, the hyenas are summoned. My dogs are hungry.
Okay, I love the Dark
And
Knight.
Biohazard summons his newly found trait, which is infinitely better in this game.
Way better.
And he's up
way better.
2-0.
I feel like DJT really threw away that second game. Maybe feeling out Blue Beetle just to see what's going on, but it clearly was not working in that first match. Or maybe he felt like, you know what, I guess wrong every time. Let's rematch, and I won't guess wrong this time. And it was a lot closer, but not that much closer.
Right, goes to Superman. Whip punish right there in between the strings, showing you his defense is still on point, but instead, a little late on the anti-air attempt. Harley's jumping medium attack, one of the best in the game. Massive active frames, a huge hitbox, and comes out in 6 frames.
I feel like DJT's getting a little impatient there, pressing buttons when he shouldn't be, and just getting hit by Harley's combo starter.
That time he presses the right button, and forward 2, that cross swipe. So much damage, now a punish. Restands into the corner, tries to bait the throw, and Biohazard showing some nice poise, not falling for the bait.
Yeah, Biohazard being very patient. You gotta be patient when you play a lot of the characters that he's played in the past.
Yes.
You have to pick your time to go in and just, but right now Biohazard does have a lot of zoning options. With the hyenas, with the gunshots, air gunshots.
Cupcakes are out.
Those
More
are your favorite.
Nice air dash to avoid the gunshots.
Not only avoided the gunshot, but avoided the hyena. Very smart.
Doing a fantastic job of avoiding the entire circus there. Breath, more pressure, and the 6-frame down 1 check from DJT. Looking at Biohazard to press a button back to the wall where Superman is scary.
Now what's interesting is DJT's not going completely in. I think he's keeping that interactable in mind. Harley Quinn can jump off the elevator.
Ooh, and a clutch throw there. Had that forward 3 connected. We're talking about massive damage. With that trait active, Superman does more damage, and he breaks all armor in the game.
Great block by DJT, keeping Harley Quinn in the corner. This is gonna hurt. Goes to the trait. Very smart clash by Biohazard. He did not want to eat that combo.
Absolutely. Even though he's at a meter deficit, he would have lost infinitely more health had he let that combo rock.
And DJT opted not to use all his bars. He only used 1. I think he figured Biohazard wouldn't use any, considering he was down. He had a meter deficit. That's where the clash mind games come in. How much is your opponent gonna bet?
A nice patient DJT dealing with the hyenas. The approach is hard as Biohazard's wall of bullets and cupcakes. Doing a fantastic job of getting the job done. No punish.
Biohazard does have the elevator interactable to get out of there.
Oh, and a clean jump in. This is gonna hurt.
We're not gonna see a reset, but we are gonna see some Oki.
500 damage, and Biohazard doesn't go for the double back 3 unclashable, but instead DJT gets a second chance at life, whipping some normals, the double gunshot. Any hit will do it, and the cupcake bomb right on the dome of Superman. Who knew you could take down the regime with grenades and icing? I mean, there's a bunch of dynamite for good measure as Biohazard shows off the Harley Quinn stick art.
Beautiful. I love the touch of the bubblegum pink.
Of course.
Stick top. Beautiful. And right into it.
That was 3-0.
That was 3-0. That was 3-0. And, you know, DJT was looking really strong with Superman. He was making all the right reads and pressing Harley Quinn in the corner. But, you know, I feel like if he just went with Superman out the gate, it would have been a much different set.
All right.
Unfortunately, he just threw away that second game to Blue Beetle, and I'm going to say he threw that game away.
This is such an interesting matchup. I don't think anyone could have called this top 16 so unpredictable right now. Here we have Hayate trying to make it into top 8, with Robin going up against Compbros, who's Superman we saw earlier, but at heart he wants to play Canary. Will we see the matchup? Not entirely sure, as we thank these gentlemen for desyncing the controllers and being on top of everything.
Thank you, guys.
Absolutely.
No, I don't think Canary is ready. I think he needs to take it back to the lab, wait it out.
You want to take a look at that character select screen?
I think I'm completely wrong.
Is this actually happening?
This is happening. Maybe he's giving it a shot, just like DJT gave it with Blue Beetle, and it's probably going to get shut down. That's what I'm calling it. That's how I'm calling it right now. This is a button check, guys. Don't get too excited. These guys are just making sure everything works, everything's mapped the right way, and they don't want to pull a CD Manny.
All right, so Robin is known for his great control of the mid-screen, has some of the longest range normals in the game, great mix-ups with the sword and his Birdarang, Birdarang. Going up against Compbros, who Canary doesn't have a traditional projectile, but her character power, the Canary Cry. at level 3. That scream does hit and can crumple from full screen, and right there the level 2, keeping Robin up for a restand, allowing him to continue the combo.
If you guys pay attention to that trait meter down there, it's in the middle of level 1, going closer to level 2. And Hayate putting on a clinic in the corner, but Canary getting out of dodge.
All right, chopping him up real nice, and there's the Canary drop. Jumps to the other side, crossing Robin up, and Canary hits like a truck, 469 damage.
All right, Canary taking her time, trying to build up that cry meter, and gets the overhead.
Yeah, and just cancels the jump into the Canary drop. Robin not ready for that overhead mix-up. What side is she going to land on?
And she's completely okay with just taking her time and picking her battles, going in at the right time, the full charged up Canary Cry.
Yeah, throwing off Hayate's anti-air timing, but right there, whiffing the Canary drop. Now Robin in control, and what a bait.
And unfortunately, Black Canary does not capitalize on that situation, and she finds herself in the corner and somersaults out of there.
Yeah, Hayate trying to find the time or the space where to go, but instead the Canary Cry level 3 from 3/4 screen away, crumpling Hayate and forcing him to clash. Last chance at life.
And Hayate using 3 meters to get 30% of a health regain back.
Yeah, and with the damage that Canary does, Hayate can die in 2 combos here. And into the low, sweeps the leg, gets the conversion from the Canary drop.
And now we're in 1 combo away from death territory. Full Canary charge is ready, and there it is!
And Compbros is going to take game 1. Black Canary screaming her way to victory. And Hayate is going to think about it once or twice, understand what's happening. We saw Compbros wake up a lot with that cartwheel to escape the corner, beating Hayate's media attempt every single time and leaving him wide open and susceptible to pressure.
And Compbros proving me completely wrong, going up 1-0 in this top 16 match against Hayate.
And Hayate using that trait, having the bomb out active, sweeps the leg again. Such great range on that low.
And here we're going to see a reset. Oh, Hayate backdashes out of danger.
All right, goes for the overhead, the meterless type combos. And Compbros simply slips out of there again. This time, Hayate ready for it. Catching him on the other side into the Birdarang. Enough hit advantage to convert basically into any combo you want.
Great.
And just like that, with a simple adjustment of watching the wake up, Hayate's able to maintain this corner control.
Oh yeah, great conversion by Hayate, seeing that the Birdarang hit, and he can go into a full bar-taking damage combo.
Whoa, well there's a full Canary Cry. Hayate not blocking, and now is going to pay for it so desperately with 400 damage of his life. Wakes up with the DP instant challenge. What's up?
Hayate all over that somersault. I think he found the answer to it. Like you said, I'm sure Hayate also made a note of it, that he's always going to somersault out. Now, Compbros needs to mix it up, needs to put Hayate on his toes.
And there goes that Birdarang on hit once again. Such an easy hit confirm. Robin's able to link any string into it afterwards. And a lot of disrespect right now. Hayate, after that DP at negative frames, was going to challenge anyway.
All right, we get the conversion, and that is going to do the first bar. Unfortunately for Compbros, he's got a big hill to climb right now.
Yes.
Oh, the Canary Cry can't detonate the Birdarang.
And he has the meter advantage, so any clash would not be in Hayate's favor, but he wakes up anyway. No chance for anything as his neutral was getting ready to be reset. Hayate, with that wake-up Assassin Strike, burns the meter for the extended damage and secures game 1.
Compbros refusing to be coached, going straight into it. Rematch, is this going to bite him? Is this going to bite him badly later? He didn't take his opportunity to breathe, and right now Hayate's off to a great start.
Yeah, now that it's tied up, everything is back to neutral. Both guys figuring the matchup out on the fly.
And Hayate getting the conversion on trade from that wake-up meter burn follow-up.
Nice throw from Compbros, looking for the parry on wake-up, but Hayate's going to jump out instead. Whiffs a poke, eats the Canary Cry. Man, she hurts.
Oh, yeah.
All of that for no bar.
Oh, tries to go in, and great block by Hayate.
Nice air escape. Compbros saving his life and turning the tide in his favor. Hayate waking up again with that Dragon Punch.
Oh, Hayate trying to bait something out with the nice switch stance, kind of trying to give him a little flinch and try to get him to bite and do something.
And again, Compbros forced to spin 2 meters, not respecting the options of the DP. Hayate's going to follow it. Easy conversion, that back 2, covering so much range, that huge lunging sword stab.
Oh yeah, great foot T tool, great hit confirmation tool.
Absolutely. has the trait active. Now Robin's trait, he throws down one color of the battering. The yellow one allows Robin to teleport to that location at any time, but not when he's crumpled. The Canary Cry in neutral. These guys slugging it out back and forth. Life bar for life bar.
All right, Boomerang down. The red one detonates. Usually can convert into a combo if he's close enough, but he's not, and just uses the Oki advantage.
Boomerang down, beats the wake up there. Compbros forced the clash, doesn't want to get looped in the same reset situation over and over again. He's going to regain 25% of his health. Let's check his approach now that Hayate has changed the tide using nothing but batarangs to get the job done.
Okay, keeping Black Canary there. Now Hayate has conditioned him to not move.
Oh, and that was so dirty. The EX Boomerang hitting low after hitting Compbros with the overhead. Just the sequence before, he wasn't ready, and Compbros with the...
No, we're not doing this again.
No.
We're not doing this.
No. No way, sir. I do not want to play rematch. To the character select screen we go. And he listens to his coach this time.
Does he listen? I mean, I think he had no choice because he went to the character select screen. He did have the opportunity to not hit rematch last time, and he refused it. Sometimes, you know, you're a little hot-headed. He was probably still feeling himself from the first match because he won very decisively. But unfortunately, it looks like he's sticking with Black Canary, not going to Superman.
You know, anyone who makes a character, when it comes down to it and you're on the brink of elimination and losers, it always happens time and time again. You stick with what you know best, and Canary's what gave him, you know, it did the most work in the tournament. We know about the 3-2 comeback against White Boy, but the rest of the way it was all Canary. So if you're gonna, you know, come in swinging with her, you might as well go down swinging.
But I feel like Hayate is finally found out how to stop Black Canary's wake-ups, and Superman has a giant arsenal of wake-ups. Wake-up breath, wake-up rising grab, just anything.
But there's a Canary Cry in neutral. Hayate gonna stop whiffing those buttons, but not gonna stop waking up into the conversion. Goes for the Boomerang.
Again there, he's going for, he hasn't learned his lesson. The stubbornness of Compbros, the refusal to be conditioned.
Gets the corner combo. This is gonna hurt. The up knee. Canary Cry for the crumple into the restand. Same side, the mix up, and just like that, one touch equals death as Compbros is back in the driver's seat.
Absolutely incredible. The touch of death by Compbros, giving him another situation because he had the corner at his disposal.
Oh, cancels into the Canary Cry, goes for it, risking it all on the mix up. Highly successful so far, and the parry on the wake up. Compbros with the ultimate reads.
The arm bar, putting him in the corner, forcing Hayate to use the clash. Hayate's in big trouble right now. Uses 3 bars, 30% health regain.
And immediately with the Canary Cry, big boy damage back into the same situation, goes for the overhead. What's it gonna be? Canary drop, baited, and Compbros ties it up at 2 games apiece. Both men on the brink of elimination.
This is anybody's match right now. Compbros looking so good right now. And Hayate goes right into it. Rematch, no time for breathers. I'm ready for this.
Just out of range for that punish crate block. He was able to switch sides just in case. But now Hayate waking up on his own Assassin Strike. Has invincibility on startup. And the Boomerang connects. Into the loop. Overhead. Nice blocks from Compbros. But keeps challenging Hayate. Oppressive now. Swords on top of swords. Mix-ups. Batarangs to keep it safe. And Hayate in the driver's seat. Overwhelming and impressive with the Canary Cry.
He goes somersaults into the corner, and it's just ready for the Canary Cry. It was built up, ready to go. I haven't seen Hayate block a single one in the neutral. He's got hit by every single full charge Canary charge.
And Compbros just hitting his somersaults away. The meter burn back 3, challenging Hayate with the armor, waiting for that level 3 scream meter to build up. He now has it, uses it, and I love Compbros' space control. He somersaults to gain meter and build the time for his Canary Cry.
All right, Hayate finally got his sword on him, and the Boomerang flips back around, follows Canary.
That Wayne technology, auto-correcting, beautiful stuff. Don't blame Damien, blame Bruce, and he's using the tools that Daddy gave him to his advantage.
Damian Wayne wreaking havoc right now, putting Compbros up against the ropes. Now, how far can he take the rest of this first bar?
Oh, just out of range. He's going to pay for it desperately. Uses the air escape. Hayate resets right again. Doesn't have 2 more meters to expend right now, especially when he's going to need his flash into the sweep. Overhead sequence. Compbros.
Combos everywhere. Overhead starters, low sweep checks. Birdarang autocorrect. Hayate's got it all right now.
Oh man, and the Birdarang almost trading with the Canary Cry. The Birdarang denial. No one wants to watch TV. We're trying to make top 8. Robin with the low rushes in with the Assassin Strike. Hayate just doesn't care, trying to finish Compbros as quick as possible.
And Compbros finally taking out that first bar, but I feel like it's too little too late. Are we in real Master Comeback territory?
Well, I don't know. We saw Compbros perform a Touch of Death sequence earlier today, so it's not impossible. Starting right now with the Canary Cry, gets the tight link on the back 3.
Could happen. Didn't have the corner for the standing reset, but he is somersaulting to build that meter.
Yes, he is.
Avoiding the Birdarang. This is so intense right now.
Jumps in, the meter burn back 3. Hayate recovers in time with the DP, doesn't connect. The overhead does the job, and Hayate makes top 8 with Robin. A handshake. Compbros with a look of disappointment, but Hayate, a hug.
Good sport.
Great
good sport.
sportsmanship. Yeah, all good.
Great sport. Hayate making it into top 8 losers over Compbros in a very grueling 2-3 set. That was incredible. It went everywhere. One guy got bodied, the other guy got bodied. It came down to the wire. That set could have gone either way.
This game is so wide open. In our top 8, we have 2 Canadians and Tekken Master from the Middle East.
It's anyone's game. It's seriously up for grabs.
Who's going to win? All right, now stick around with us. We'll be right quick with Forever King versus Scar. 10 seconds at best. I was finishing off the 10 seconds of esports time as we return for our last 2 matches of the top 16. Miguel, what do we got coming up?
This is coming up is Forever King versus Scar, and followed by that we have Noobe versus EMP KDZ. But first we have Forever King versus Scar. And guys, thank you so much for watching the Injustice Pro Series, brought to you by PlayStation 4. And here we go, right into the match.
I mean, this is as canon as it gets. This is the pillar of the Injustice storyline. Batman versus Superman, the regime versus the insurgency.
Night versus day. And Forever King getting punished for that 1-1-2 string. Didn't cancel on the trait.
Afraid an empty jump throw. What's going on? Both guys acting a little shy, I would say, right now. So much respect for one another. That sequence, about 5 seconds of nothing.
And Forever King trying to get something going to mechanical bats, and Scar wanted nothing to do with it, just immediately push blocks.
Right, trading lasers for batarangs. Lasers doing more damage in that situation. Scar meter burning. So much patience right now. So much patience.
Really no reason for Forever King to really go in. He's building up his trait, and here it is, 2 traits ready to go, 2 mechanical bats, doesn't get him anything. And Scar with his back up against the corner. He is in the slight light lead right now. Forever King needs to make his way in, and the punish a little too early, but a great conversion by Forever King.
Doesn't get the entirety of the combo because of the weird gravity scaling right there. As he started the combo with Scar in an anti-air position, baits the parry and a throw into the corner.
Great patience by Scar, giving Forever King that nice laser back massage, putting him back into the corner.
Yeah, it's even as it gets right now. 4-2-3 into the trait, cancels out, gets the bats out, clips him, not enough to take the life, but spins the bar, exploding that batarang, catching the foot of Superman to have both players on their second bar of health.
I definitely agree with that decision. Absolutely no reason not. Look at all this bar he's building from just putting on this zoning array of batarangs just coming at Superman. And even when you do get close, he back 2 threes and throws more and more batarangs at you.
This is space control at its finest. This is respect, piece by piece. No man is willing to overcommit.
No reason for him to really go in, but he does with the forward 2-3.
And they both neutral jump, talking about being in each other's heads.
Oh, and a great flip out by Scar, but unfortunately for him, Forever King gets the hit, converts into a full combo, and these players are forced to clash. Superman initiating it. Superman on the defense, and Superman falling short of 1 bar. Forever King getting 15%. Mechanical bats are out. Forever King doesn't convert, but he's in a very good position right now. No reason to put himself in danger. No reason for him to give Scar the opportunity of a comeback.
And that was just unbelievable. After a million seconds of poise, Scar makes the one mistake, and going for that scoop after the punish, it's just over.
It was.
Simply like that. No man willing to overcommit early on. Scar saw an opportunity to take a chance, and wait a minute.
Whoa!
Was that a throat slice?
Whoa, Forever King!
My man, a throat slice and a smile. I don't know what's up with these casual killers nowadays, but if you make a throat slice, you better win. With the entirety of Circa sitting behind him, all of his sponsors and his teammates cheering him on.
Forever King, the audacity.
Puts that little bit of extra pressure on him, because if he doesn't get this victory, we're going to blow him up free.
I think Forever King performs very well under pressure.
Absolutely. I think he welcomes it.
He loves it. That's why he did it. He put himself in that situation. Looking for Superman in the air, throwing the upper batarang, the forward batarang. Mechanical bats are building, as you can see at the bottom, right by Batman's meter. Those are his mechanical bats building up piece by piece.
Oh, whiffs. Patience. Both guys, there's the heat zap right into the corner. Now Scar in control. Nice throw tech from King. Jumps out, escapes the corner. He's going to use the bats to keep the pressure going.
Oh, Forever King does not convert. He just simply wasn't close enough. Mechanical bat is out. And a heat zap. Oh, Scar getting hit by the very same thing that we've dealt with throughout all of Injustice 1. The mechanical bat release into cross-up.
If you noticed, after King hit him with the meter burn up battering, he didn't even chase him for the combo because he knew Scar was going to air tech. That's just like next level already. He could have went for a grapple read or such, but he just stayed neutral and waited for his bats as he just accepted that Scar was going to escape.
And Forever King in complete control, knocking Scar out of the sky. Scar's in a bad spot right now. Is he going to go to character select screen after this? Or is he going to make this comeback?
Well, let's see what happens if King gets the game. But we all know what happens when you give Batman prep time. King qualified for top 16 yesterday, and with an entire day and night to prep and study Scar, how dare you doubt Bruce Wayne?
How dare. All right, Forever King looking for something, and you know he's just completely content with just throwing nothing but batarangs. He has no reason to do it. And Scar needs to be a little bit more oppressive. He's got him in the corner, and he's just kind of backing off, letting Forever King swing out. Oh, and Scar trying to make too much happen with jump-ins.
Yeah, Scar isn't able to get anything going. All of his damage coming from errant heat zaps. And here's the first full combo we're going to see. Spins the bar and whiffs. And that just goes to show you how this set is going right now.
No, Scar not in the right mentality right now. Heat zap not quick enough, only because Forever King was smart enough to meter burn it and duck under it. Very smart play by Forever King. Unfortunately, Scar is he's down by way too much.
Raw grapple, King giving Scar a chance. Not sure. Challenges the negative frames after breath. Batman just going to camp out by the toilet. You know, even Batman has to drop one every now and then.
I never quit.
He is just the man in a suit.
He is so much more than that. How dare you?
According to Superman, that's just a man in a suit.
Well, this man in the suit just converted up batarang mechanical bat into the grapple, showing off all of the gadgets at his disposal to deal with this Kryptonian tyrant who can't get anything going right now. This wall by King, such great zoning and decision making.
And with every batarang, he builds up a little sliver of meter every single time. So he's just rich with meter, rich with money and rich with meter. Batman can just do whatever he wants. Keeps going back into the corner, keeps throwing it out. You know, if you don't start off with the life lead and make Batman come to you, he's okay full screen.
Look at that, the level of respect. King walked directly into Scar's face, crouched in front of him, and didn't press a thing. This is complete mind control. King, look at that look of confidence.
Is he ready? Is he going to taunt him a little bit more? No, we're going to character select screen.
Yeah, there's no way he sticks with Superman. No way.
Supergirl. Okay, Supergirl does have a teleport from anywhere on the screen, going immediately to her opponent, and with a bar meter can convert into a full combo. So maybe Scar's just tired of the zoning and wants an option to shut it down. And she does have an option of her own with the trade, and Forever King with the back two cancel into the low slide. Very dirty stuff.
Finally got some offense going. Nice mix-up now. After that back boot, most people are looking for the powerbomb throw that isn't overhead, but instead Scar just going for the low, keeping King on his toes. A very different look from what we saw with Superman.
Not really sure what that was there. I feel like he might have messed up his reset there. But Forever King still in a great spot. Look at all that. He has almost a full bar more than Supergirl. Scar looking for his opportunity, waiting, and unfortunately jumps at the worst time ever.
And a wake up that was wide open for punishment. Not punished at all. Spins the meter burn on the ice breath to keep it safe. That time does it, but King does not challenge. All right, we're looking at crazy mix-up potential here with Supergirl. Oh, and blocks the cross-up successfully.
Very good blocks by Forever King. Oh, meter burn roll to get in there. King is ready to finish this now. He is not going to wait any longer. He's not going to resort to zoning.
And a wake up again, challenging. Whiff, no punish from King. Instead, nice delay, goes for the low tax. Into the throw, great break from Scar. But the EX meter burn batarang exploding before that unblockable interactable could take the rest of his life.
Yeah, Scar was looking for that nice cheap little win right there on that first round. Hey, you got to use it.
Talking about cheap wins, there's the air dash too. Cross King's self up. He had no idea which direction to block. Scar will happily take that situation 10 out of 10 times as he gets the mix up.
And a great chase down by Forever King with that meter burn, but with that forward three to chase down Scar's backdash. Nowhere for him to go, forcing the clash. Scar uses 2 bars to clash the tie.
He's expending a lot of his trait meter. Supergirl's lasers, although quick and multi-directional, are tied to her character power bar.
That's the character power bar that you see right there at the bottom of the screen.
All right, a lot of movement now. No, not so much of a batarang oppression from Forever King. Scar moving around his way and teleports. I don't know if it was desperation, but it worked either way.
Very dangerous stuff because if Forever King did block, he could have punished into a win right there.
Scar on his last life. Forever King, known for making the comeback to this tournament. Can he be on the receiving end of one? Trades the batarang. Any trades are working in his favor now. As the life is whittling down into the sweep. Backdashes out. Gets opened up. Wait a minute. Scar now fighting back.
And Forever King forced to use the Clash. I feel like it might have been a little too late, but I think he just didn't want to leave it to chance. He wanted to use it now in case Scar went unclashable later and didn't give him the opportunity to.
Trying to force his way in with that mechanical back, gets the conversion, but doesn't complete the combo. Instead, Scar's going to chase him down. Air throw, beats out the EX batarang. And Miguel, not like this.
Not
We're
like
getting
this.
close. Air slam, health even. Goes for the last mix-up. King blocks it. Scar risks it all on the overhead bomb. A punish, a chest pump, and Forever King makes his way into the losing side of the top 8.
Scar was looking so great until that last moment of desperation, going for that very, very unsafe mix-up. He was looking fantastic, made a great comeback, and had Forever King up against the ropes. What was he going to do there? He knew exactly when he was going to up batarang. He knew exactly when he was going for what string, and he knew exactly how to punish it. Used the air dash in such an impressive manner.
We got one match left. One match to determine it all. Noobe will be bringing Cheetah back for one last time. But before we get into that, here's a replay from the previous match.
All right, and as you guys can see on the screen, this is Hayate versus Compbros, Black Canary versus Robin. And look at this reset, leaving him in a standing position, going with the overhead and finishing it out. The touch of death. Look how much health he had at the beginning of this combo. Very impressive stuff. Popping him up here, and now pay attention to the combo reset. Goes in the Canary Cry, leaves him standing, and there it is. Did that cross up? Did it not cross up? It doesn't matter. It was enough to get the job done and take out that first bar.
Canary's kind of ridiculous. That mix-up is definitely one of the hardest to see. And KDZ.
Can we have some biased commentary? My boy versus your boy?
Look, he's super Aquaman right now. I don't know how I feel about this. He's color coordinating with his energy drink.
I think he stole Ryo's hat. That's Ryo's hat.
But his shirt, though, it's so, like, Atlantis.
It's so Atlantis?
It's so Atlantis right now. KDZ, a man of questionable identity. He doesn't know if he wants to be Superman anymore or he wants to be Aquaman. But he's going up against a man who's going to pick Cheetah. And what a weird matchup.
Cheetah versus Aquaman, if he does go Aquaman, or is he going to go Superman?
Oh, he has to go Aquaman. Do you see this man? Look at him.
Hey, that's the mix-up. That's the mix-up. That's the hidden cursor at the character select screen.
Can we get a close-up on KDZ? This man has to pick Aquaman. That hat has so much power in it. Like, if we donned the hat, we played Aquaman mirrors. We have to. It's so slick.
It is a very, very nice hat. But, you know, KDZ, not foreign to the idea of changing a lot of characters in matches. You saw him desperately going to the Superman pick against his set against DJT. And, you know, at first it wasn't looking great, but he adapted mid-match, that same game, and got a lot done. Had DJT almost down to nothing. So we're definitely sure Noobe's going Cheetah. Nowhere else for him to go. And KDZ has his cursor over Aquaman. Looks like that's where we're going. We're going to Atlantis.
I think Noobe should look more for command grabs in this set. With the Water of Life and Aquaman's great anti-airs, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to just pounce around how he wants to. Whether or not KDZ's reactions are up to par or Cheetah can beat out that down two. That has so much range. I think command grabs are the way to go. Cheetah can meter burn them for extended damage, get background bounces, wall bounces, you know, just utilize all of the gameplay mechanics.
I can definitely see that. I feel like that is a little bit, Noobe kind of saves those command grabs for when your opponent, for when his opponent least suspects them. And, you know, I feel like he doesn't really use them to condition people at first. He kind of just has them there as a threat and just throws them out of nowhere.
Well, either way, we'll figure it out as Noobe starts with the sweep. Delay the wake up from KDZ to avoid the ambiguous jump-in cross-up setup.
And if KDZ had the first hit instead of Noobe, he would have converted that into a bigger combo. First hit is very important in this game.
We talked about it. That down two coming out fast, but Cheetah just so agile and so swift as she flies right over Arthur's head. And the unblockable interactables.
Oh, the jump in pounds by Noobe, converting into the claw trait.
And 360 damage, beats the backdash, and just like that, 2 hits, claws out, and Cheetah, massive damage.
Aquaman's trait was nowhere there to save him.
Bouncing over, puts himself into the corner. This is big danger. Wakes up, baited, and KDZ with a simple walk back was all it took to bait Noobe's wake up and punish him for doing so.
Walk back, just feeling out Cheetah, seeing what she's gonna do, and she had a great rollout by Noobe.
Oh, nice pounce cancels on the recognition from KDZ, canceling into that Water of Life Trace to avoid the combo.
And a great rollout again by Noobe. Noobe utilizing these all in the right moments, all in the right situation.
Such great meter management from both of these players.
Oh, you can bounce around, but when you have Aquaman's down 2, that Trident is gonna find you.
Yeah, Arthur Curry letting Cheetah know, not in my house. The throne of Atlantis will be protected, and this cat is not gonna fly around the deep seas.
Oh, and barely whips it. Tries to jump out, but thanks to that new adjustment to that hitbox, KDZ does secure the match. If this was Injustice 1 in that same situation, that back 2 would have went right through him.
All right, the short pounce, try to work his way in and avoid the tentacle slam, but KDZ up close is right where Aquaman wants her.
Okay, he does trade out, he is able to block. Converts into something, doesn't have the meter for a full combo, and there's the meter. We're gonna see a back 3, we're gonna see a jump in, and the forward two grab.
Oh man, the whip. Cheetah going a little too far to punish, and KDZ just poised and patient, standing its ground, waiting for Cheetah to try and pounce in.
Oh,
nice bait.
Trying to bait it out. Noobe trying to find that nice, perfect little middle ground. Somewhere where he won't be in down 2 range, but close enough that he can punish on whip.
And this just seems rough. Cheetah having an insanely hard time trying to get in. And a clash at the end of the combo, the frustration is showing in the gameplay.
Yeah, don't agree with it. Don't agree with it at all.
Well, that's unblockable, so that helps out. The wake-up Trident rush, denying the pounce entry, following up that back 1-2.
The tentacle strike from full screen doesn't get KDZ much. And the sweep by Noobe, hard knockdown with the mix-up. He goes for the throw, puts him in the corner. Forward 3, the oppression of the plus frames, the advantage on block.
This time gets the overhead in the string, pounces in, pounces out, pounces back in. We're everywhere, boys, flying all over the Atlantic seas. Meter burn forward 3 to get through the overhead slam, and showing signs of life is Cheetah.
All right, the overhead interactable, and KDZ Trident rushing his way in, getting swept by Cheetah. Hard knockdown, forward 3.
There's the command grab we talked about earlier. Noobe going forward for the first time, letting him come back for the cross under attempt. Meter burn forward 3.
KDZ showing the
Oh, wow, and gives Noobe a second chance at life, and blows it with a wake-up attack. Not quite sure on the decision-making for that one. I'd like to see more command grabs. Clearly a successful attempt, although it's only 1 for 1.
I think using a command grab against a player like KDZ, KDZ is a very calculated player, a very passive player. He respects a lot of negative frames. You throw that forward 3, in very, very, very few situations will KDZ disrespect it. That's just how he is as a player.
Fighters approaching Atlantis.
Summoning the waters of Atlantis through the mist and vapors of the combo breaker venue is KDZ. Pretty sure he has a Trident in that pocket, a little mini one. Back to Atlantis we go.
And Noobe finding himself at full screen, going for the pounds, making that down 2 whiff, almost gets the punish from the tentacle strike.
There we go. Baiting KDZ's down 2 out to get the sweep. Pounces over, pounces back. And the tentacle slam tosses the Trident 250 damage. So healthy from full screen is Aquaman as it gets a full combo and tacks on an additional 444 after.
And Aquaman's just a little too fast for that meter burn back 3. Not quick enough for Cheetah.
There's the head shake of disappointment. I think Noobe knows exactly what's going on here. Trying to figure out the matchup on the fly. Aquaman seems to have all of the answers.
All right, gets the forward three, chases KDZ's backdash down, and Noobe still on the board, not too far behind. Not too far behind to not get this man out. We've seen a lot of reverse 3-0s this whole weekend. Oh, not like that.
And too slow with the forward three. Spending 3 bars in that sequence if you count, once you count the air escape.
All right, going for the pounce, both players taking to the air.
Slams the trophy, or the statue,
And
or whatever you call it.
There's that perfect little middle ground. He tried it down 2 and still got a combo.
Oh, and the insane, sickening amount of chip damage from that Trident Rush. Cheetah in big time trouble here. Still has access to the clash. Wakes up.
Wakes up, putting his aggression down.
Wow.
Goes for the throw. KDZ meter burn back 3, but cancels it. Chases Cheetah down with the back 2.
And
Is
another
KDZ
wake up? Questionable decisions from Noobe here. Doesn't have meter to extend for anything. And no!
He
Misses
drops
the
it.
Trident toss. Wait a minute. We've seen this happen time and time again. The mix-ups.
Okay. Are we going to see a check? He can win the clash. He's got 2 bars to Noobe's 1. He can win the clash and check him with the tentacle strike at full screen.
Goes for the water shield instead. Uh-oh. Gives Noobe a second chance at life. Backdashes out the Trident. Spacing. Coming down to the wire. Any hit will do it from Aquaman. And the tentacle stab. Enough. KDZ advancing into the top 8. Noobe going home with a respectable 9th place. Cheetah tried to get the job done. Couldn't quite get on the inside. And Aquaman, in his strong defensive presence, protects the halls of Atlantis.
I feel like Noobe didn't implement a lot of matchup-specific things in there.
Yes.
You have to get ready. As soon as Aquaman trades up, you have to do those plus strings, and you have to put as many hands on him as you can. But guys, we're going to a replay. All right, check it out. This is Forever King versus Scar. Scar's a miraculous comeback, and this tense moment. And Forever King just clutching it out. Right there, you see Scar jumping in right when King is going to do that upward battering. He was so sick of seeing it the entire set. He said, you know what? I'm going to stop it. He goes in, but Forever King ready to block, and ready to block that very unsafe setup. Scar in that moment of desperation.
Yeah, he bet it all on the overhead slam. He didn't even have the meter to continue the combo, but instead was looking for the Oki and the guaranteed pressure afterwards. But Forever King at the ready, denying the comeback, and just 3-0. He beat his chest. He did a throat slice.
That was impressive.
Is King going to win the whole tournament?
Hey, he put the pressure on. I hope he throat slices everybody in top 8.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Guys, thank you so much for watching us. Injustice Pro Series presented by PlayStation 4. Don't go anywhere. We're going to stick around for top 8. But that's it for us tonight. Guys, thank you so much. I'm Darth Arma.
I'm Katana Prime, and keep it locked right here on twitch.tv/NetherRealm. Catch Up and Muster in town. So they'll be on the mic next to take us through the top 8. Thanks for tuning in.